That hurts like a mother.
Alright, what's up guys? If you're watching this video, you already know what it's about. It's my rant about the Los Angeles trash Clippers during these NBA playoffs. And I know I normally don't make videos about basketball or the NBA, but I just gotta get this shit off my chest because I'm a Kawhi Leonard fan, so I'm rooting for the Clippers obviously, but I'm already calling it now. There's absolutely no fucking way they are winning this series, okay? Against the Mavericks. Because I know they're a better team from last year, but their problem is the coaching staff. They make no adjustments at all. They're terrible at making adjustments. Even when they got a new coach, Ty Lue, he's not making any adjustments, okay? It's completely mind-boggling, to say the least. It's just watching this game live, it's so fucking frustrating. I just want to like throw a chair or something. It's just so bad, man. It's insane because Kawhi Leonard had his best game. He had 41 points. You couldn't really ask more from him if you watch this game. He balled out. This is probably going to be his best game of the series, and they still couldn't win. The biggest reasons why they're not winning this, if they don't make any adjustments, first of all, is Patrick Beverley. I'm sorry, but like, I know he's like one of the, I guess main players of these recent Clippers history, but he needs to be benched, man. I'm sorry. The Clippers had their one of their best runs during the regular season when he was out due to injury. Like, I don't want anybody to be injured, but the Clippers were better when he was out of the rotation. When it was Reggie Jackson starting, Rondo coming off as the backup for point guard, and then Terrence Mann and Luke Kennard as like their bench players. And then you got Ibaka, who's injured all season long. So putting him in now in the rotation, that's not gonna fucking work, man. DeMarcus Cousins, he was doing pretty good, but he's not even in the rotation. Zubac, Big Zoo he's a good player. He's kind of like one of the more underrated big guys, but for this matchup, he doesn't work, man. He has to be benched or helped out. He's not getting any rebounds. He's not getting any easy buckets, even though he's like the tallest, biggest guy on the fucking court. So that doesn't make any fucking sense. What else? One thing that really pisses me off about this is when you're watching this game, the Clippers, when they're playing defense, they automatically like switch as soon as one of the Maverick players sets a screen, regardless of how hard the screen is. Okay, they're not even strong screens or picks, and they're still switching. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, fight the screen, stick your man, because as soon as they switch, it's over. Because Luka is either gonna drain a three, or he's gonna drive the ball against Patrick Beverley. I don't know why Patrick Beverley's in the rotation. I don't know why he's guarding Luka ever. He's too small. He's not strong enough. He just doesn't play. He doesn't have that big enough of a factor to change the series. He should be benched. Rondo should be taking all his minutes. Terrence Mann has been really good during the season, and for the minutes he played for game 2, he was pretty decent. Even though he didn't get that many minutes, give him more fucking minutes. Like, goddamn, dude. And the Clippers, they really don't have any like bread and butter plays. They have no pick and roll game. They have no pick and pop game. All their shots are like really tough shots because they rely so much on the 3-point. And I know they're really good at the 3-pointer, but when they're not falling, you gotta have some easy buckets, easy plays, and they don't have that. It's so fucking frustrating, man. It's like I know I'm not a professional sports analyst or anything like that, but I feel like some of this is just common sense. It's like they make absolutely no adjustments. Because for like the first half, there was no defense. Both teams were scoring at will. So whoever basically stopped scoring was gonna lose the game, and that was obviously the Clippers because Luka can score at will. He just has that magic touch where he could just throw it up and it'll go in. But for the Clippers, they don't have that. Like Paul George, he got his points, but he's just inconsistent. He's 1 for 7 for threes, and yeah, man. I think their biggest problem, which I was afraid of before the playoffs even started, is their rotation. They experimented way too fucking long. They were basically experimenting throughout the whole entire season, and they still don't have a rotation like set. I feel like they're still fighting with Rondo, Pat Bev, and Reggie Jackson in the point guard position, and that's why they're gonna lose this series. They have to bench Patrick Beverley if they want any chance at winning or making a comeback, man. Because like I said, Kawhi Leonard, this was his probably best game of the season, best game of the series he's gonna have. I mean, I don't know what he has to do. He has to score like 50, I guess, for them to even win at this point. 50, 60, 80 points. He has to go above Jordan because today's game, he was basically like his old stuff. He was like Raptors 2019 Kawhi Leonard, man. He fucking put this team on his back and they still couldn't win. Let that sink in, man. Oh my god, dude. It's like I'm trying to think like, I know it's easier said than done, but I'm not like, it shouldn't be this hard to realize, maybe Patrick Beverley shouldn't be playing. Are they just too fucking scared to bench him? I think that's the problem. They're too scared to bench him, so they're gonna end up losing. That's the way I see it, man. Sorry for the Clippers fans. I don't know what's worse, this year or last year, because it's a hard choice, man, because they did tank those last couple games to match up with the Mavericks. I think they had a better matchup against these Lakers because the Lakers right now are not 100%. I mean, of course, they're the Lakers, but they are not 100%. And Chris Paul got injured, so the Suns are fucked. As soon as Chris Paul got injured, the Lakers won the series. Unless Chris Paul comes back 100%, there's no way the Suns are winning. So Clippers matching up with the Lakers first round was probably their best chance at beating the Lakers, but we're not even gonna see that anymore because these Clippers are gonna get swept by the Mavericks, man. Either get swept or lose in 5. It's fucking crazy, dude. The coaching staff is utter fucking trash. And like, no offense to Paul George, I just don't think Kawhi and Paul George like really match well together. It's like it's like a take turns kind of thing with them. It's like you take a shot, I'll take a shot. Who's guarding who? It's like, nah. They have to be on the same page. I don't think they're on the same page, to be honest. That's basically it. These Clippers are fucking trash with their rotations. That's their number one overall issue. Their rotation. Patrick Beverley needs to sit. Their big guys either need to play a bigger role, or they need like some easy buckets, get rebounds, get offensive rebounds at least. I don't know, man. It's fucking frustrating. I just hope for the best for Kawhi Leonard, whatever he does this offseason. If he stays or if he goes to another team, I really hope for the best for him because these Clippers are fucking trash right now. They need a better rotation, better coaching staff. I thought it was Doc Rivers or Tyronn Lue. Neither of them, I don't think, are really helping these Clippers, man. You know, like I said, I'm not a professional analyst or whatever, but this is just my opinion that some of this just seems like common sense to me. Not gonna lie. And also, I hope well for Terrence Mann too, because he's like my second favorite player on this Clippers team. Because he reminds me of like a young Kawhi Leonard. He hustles. He's pretty athletic. He drives to the basket. He's not afraid of or I don't want to say he's not afraid of the moment, but because he hasn't really had much playoff time, but he's not afraid to like take it to the rack, and he can shoot the ball pretty well. So I hope he has a really good future ahead of him too. He's probably my second favorite player after Kawhi Leonard, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much my rant. Clippers are fucking trash, no offense. Lakers are gonna get an easy road. Like I said, when CP3 went down, Suns lost the series. Blazers or Nuggets, they're not gonna beat the Lakers. So it's gonna have to be either the Mavs or the Jazz who are gonna have to challenge the Lakers, and I don't see them beating the Lakers either. So it's gonna be the Lakers versus either Bucks or Lakers versus Nets. That's pretty much it. Another fail for the Clippers this year, and yeah, hopefully Kawhi finds a better team or better coaching staff. I don't know, man. It's fucking garbage.